Filming.
Hi, my name is Dr. Matthew Johnson, otherwise known as Dr. J, and we're in the Southern Oregon... No, wait a sec. Where are we? We're with Barb and Gabby. Yay! And there's Atlas, the official mascot of Team Squatch in USA. Anyway, back up
Gabby.
this way. So, joining Barb and me today is Bouncy the Bunny. Hi everybody, I'm Bouncy the Bunny. Okay, and Bouncy the Bunny has volunteered to play the squirrel in today's reenactment because some of you out there apparently have never seen a squirrel before. So this is gray, actually much bigger than a squirrel, and we're going to see if you can see Bouncy the Bunny imitating the squirrel as we conduct our reenactment. And also using me, almost 7 feet tall, size comparison, starting here and working my way in. Just so you can see how our squirrel actor and me fit as we come close. So, is there anything you want to say to the camera before we do our reenactment, Barb?
Just looking forward to seeing how this looks on camera.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
We're having fun.
Yes.
Okay, you go ahead and follow Barb out.
Okay. Come with me, Gabby.
And this is about 75 feet away from where Barb filmed it.
That's right. We measured it.
Call Atlas, please.
Atlas, come on.
Okay. So this is where I was standing. My stick was right there like that. Just like this. And Matt is perfectly lined up with this little stick hanging off the tree right there.
And that's that broken log you were talking about at the time you were doing the filming.
Yep.
And there is Matt, that little tiny orange figure.
Real loud in hopes that the camera will pick up my voice. My mama always said I had a loud mouth, but I think I got it from her. Anyway,
we can hear you very clearly.
can you see my orange vest and my orange hands?
Yes.
Very clearly, yes.
Can you see my orange hands on top of my head, which is almost 7 feet off the ground?
Yes, I can.
Now, can you see me holding Bouncy the Bunny, who is playing our squirrel in today's reenactment?
Well, I can make it out with my eyes, but with the camera...
Surrounded by my orange hands.
Yeah, it's really hard to see on the camera.
Okay, now I'm going to place our squirrel on the ground, and please tell me if you can see our squirrel.
No, I can't even see it with my eyes.
Nope, he's gone.
Okay, I'm going to come closer. I'm 75 feet away. I'm coming closer. I'm holding Bouncy the Bunny, who again has agreed to help us out and play the squirrel. Can you see me now?
Yes, very clearly.
Orange vest, orange hands.
Yep.
Can you see Bouncy the Bunny playing the squirrel I'm holding between my hands?
Barely.
I'm not really on camera. I can see him good with my eyes, but
He's
not on
about
camera.
5-6 feet off the ground.
Okay.
I'm going to put him on the ground now and remove my orange hands. Can you see Bouncy the Bunny playing our squirrel now?
No.
Not really, no. There's a faint gray spot on the ground, but that's it.
How about you squirrel critics out there in YouTube land? Can you see Bouncy the Bunny on the ground? What's that? Oh, you can't either? Okay, let me move closer. So I'm coming in closer. I'm probably about 20 feet away now. Can you see almost 7 foot tall me now?
Very
Yeah.
clearly.
And my orange vest and orange hands?
Yep.
Can you see Bouncy the bunny, who's playing our acting squirrel for today's reenactment, surrounded by my orange gloves?
I can.
Yes.
Okay, I am putting Bouncy the bunny on the ground playing our squirrel. Can you see Bouncy the bunny playing our squirrel in today's reenactment now?
Yes,
You can.
I can.
About 20 feet away from the camera.
About that, yes.
Okay, critics. You squirrel critics out there. This stuffed bunny is bigger than a squirrel. Much bigger than a squirrel. And you couldn't see it out there. So, I guarantee you what Barb filmed wasn't a squirrel. And the last time I checked, as plentiful as squirrels are, and the science we know about squirrels over the years, we know for a fact that squirrels can't cloak. Yet, there are Indian stories that go back hundreds, if not thousands of years, that say squatches can cloak. There are people all over North America and Australia that have seen squatches cloak. Cynthia and I and another gentleman saw one cloak and still walk toward us. I've been in other situations where other witnesses, we saw them cloak. It's weird. For the first 10 years, I ripped people apart on the internet who talked about that woo-woo stuff because they were crazy and they were discrediting those of us in Bigfootdom who were doing legitimate Bigfoot research. I tore them apart until it happened to me. Until I worked through my denial and was like, wow, the world's just a tad bit bigger than I thought it was. Got to step outside my box and start dealing with reality. Squirrels don't cloak, squatches can cloak, and by the way, I apologize to a whole lot of people after I realized they can cloak, and they can zap, and they can engage in mind speak. It's real. I know it's weird. Doesn't seem to fit in the creationism model or the evolutionary model for that fact. But it happens. And scientifically, we're not able to explain it. Science has not caught up with their abilities yet. And just because science hasn't caught up with their ability to cloak doesn't mean that they can't cloak. It just means science hasn't caught up to that fact yet. Someday, probably past our lifetimes, I think we'll have it figured out. But until that time comes, you have two choices. One is, do like I did for 10 years. Criticize people. Be mean-spirited to them. Rip them apart. Tell them they're discrediting researchers in Bigfootdom and making us all look like kooks. That's one option. Oh, and call people like me and Barb hoaxers. Don't forget that. That's what I used to do too. Or your other option is keep an open mind. Why are there so many people across North America and Australia who don't know each other reporting the same experiences? Why does the BFRO deep six those reports? Why do the North American Indians have stories dating back hundreds, if not thousands of years about the squatches cloaking? So your second option is keep an open mind. I know Barb. I know Barb Shoup. She is not a hoaxer. She's not a liar. She is a woman of honesty and integrity. She didn't hoax that film. That was a cloaked squatch running away from 75 feet. And you could not see Bouncy the bunny reenacting the squirrel. You could barely see me 75 feet away. That was a squatch. Cloaked. Deal with it. This is Dr. Johnson wishing all of you a good day.